Compensation systems need to be able to bring together three different issues: the individual, the group, and the organization. The system needs to make the individual concerned with the success of the group, and then make both the individual and the groups concerned with the success of the organization as a whole. Then it needs to be able to attract new employees, retain old employees, and help encourage everyone to develop or improve. Within all of the readings from the week, the authors insisted that pay for performance was not the way to accomplish it. They insist that focusing on the individual will only work for so long, and that it will eventually lead the employees to question the system and possibly demoralize them. Engstrom attempted to cross through all of these areas by implementing the Scanlon Plan, which is an organization-wide incentive plan that reinforces teamwork and cooperation across all levels of the organization. This is accomplished by Engstrom by allowing employees to make suggestions about how to improve the productivity of the business, which helps make the employees feel like they're truly contributing to the organization, not merely doing their jobs. Then those suggestions are reviewed by a committee that contains elected members from all levels of the organization. Lastly, the employees receive a monthly bonus for helping to lower the labor costs of the organization. Guide Dogs for the Blind doesn't really use any type of compensation method for puppy raisers, except for the pay for performance method involving the Golden Retriever puppies. When I had first joined Guide Dogs, they did give some forms of compensation. At first, they would give us coupons for the dog food that we had to buy. They were always very specific about the brand, which was always the most expensive sub-brand of Purina, and the flavor of the food, which was always chicken. But after the contract with Purina expired, we didn't receive any help from Guide Dogs with respect to the food. Also, when I first started, the raisers and their family would receive tax breaks for the charity work that they were doing. But within a few months of joining the program, changes in the tax laws closed those deductions. Therefore, in the case of puppy raisers, there's very little in the way of compensation, unless you include the recognition that the raisers can receive for puppies that pass. Of course, there is one more thing that may qualify as compensation, but I'm not quite sure. If a puppy is to fail for any reason at any stage of the training, whether it be the socializing training of the puppy raisers or the actual guide dog training that occurs at the college, the raiser is given the option of keeping the puppy for the remainder of the puppy's life. My family happens to own two former guide dogs, the Golden Lab Copper and the Black Lab Columbo.